Hello, how you doing? If you're wondering why the background's different, it's because I'm sat on my sofa bed this time doing the recording, which is kind of this is what I'm not sure if you've seen my earlier videos, but like I said, a lot of the stuff because I can't afford fancy gizmos and proper computers and stuff like that. I'm not blessed, you know what I mean? And believe me, not even my own job, even the job I got and getting paid and all that sort of, can't afford. But anyway, so I've been using my phone to do my videos. But the perks is I can sit anywhere in the house, whichever place is comfortable, to do the thing. Except, obviously, not in the toilet, you don't want to see that. So anyway, hope you're doing well. The reason why I said keep it on the thing, because obviously I had light from the TV. But I've got, a sword rack on the wall. And for some reason, a bunch of sad losers judge me on that. He goes, "Oh, why should we listen to a guy who's got blah blah, stuff on his wall?" I'm like, it's because I used to be a martial. It's a long story. I won't have time to go through it. But I used to do like martial arts and stuff. So it's like training stuff, nom ends. But it has nothing I have on my character. Look, you see on my wall. If you look above my head. Actually, you can see there, look, there's a Wing Chun thing and an oriental picture with calligraphy on. It's just people picking holes, isn't it? People, excuse the French, people being wankers. But I know you're not. So, anyway, so it's just for you to let you know, change your scenery, change background. I just thought I'd lay that one out in case some sad loser who's got nothing better to do criticises. Oh, well, why should we listen to you? You've got to fix it. But anyway, with this one, I shall. But anyway, forget all that. At the end of the day, I hope you're okay. Don't let. What's the old expression you see? Don't let the bastards grind you down. Right? Don't let anyone. And also, not only that, if you feel like you need to take time by yourself, don't feel bad about it. It's funny because I have people. When I'm not around, people don't say anything. But when I go see them or when I go see people, they make a comment on it, and I'm like, one I'm working on time, and plus it depends if I'm tired from work, and you know what I mean. But you have to put your health first. If you don't, at the end of the day, if you don't, it's not like you have to report to people. You know what I mean? It's like if you don't feel like doing stuff, you just, you know what I mean. Your own mental state is, and it's not selfish to put your mental health in that first. You know what I mean? So let them get you down, and I hope you're okay. And if you haven't seen my last video, I'm a bit worried that some of my views on my videos going down. I'm not sure if it's because people are not watching them, or I have seen. I hope it's not a dick move that YouTube's doing. But I've read on lots of forums that people who've got way more subscribers than me, I'm talking about like say, even channels who've got like 3 million subscribers. It's like this. It must be the algorithm or something, because their thing is just their views are plummeting, and it's like. Also, some people have had comments on their videos like, well, that's odd because I've got this. So these people have gone. I've got comments in my videos, but it says it's 0 views. Odd. But anyway, so just make sure if you haven't seen the other video, just to help me out, if there's any videos like, and the thing is, I know a lot of you like my reaction stuff. So it's odd that nothing's happening in that department. So it must be a YouTube glitch. So, but anyway, if you do like something, just be sure you hit the like if you do like it. Also helps me go. It's not just help the channel, but it helps me go. Well, they like that one. They like that one. Oh, they like my ones. They like the ones when I react to Slapped Ham, etc. You know what I mean? And also make sure you tickle that bell. That's what she said, so you don't miss out on any future uploads. So anyway, that last video I did say. I actually got it wrong because I said it was Depths of Despair I was going to react to next. But it wasn't, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch Fearsome Top 5. I need that voice. I don't know. Top 10 Scary Ghost videos truly terrify you. Come on. I want to... I think it's very hard to scare me up, but I want my chicken to go beyond chicken to the ghost of goose, what I call the bullfrog. Where your skin looks amphibian because it's like literally like, you know what I mean? So come on. Oh, must be... But you know what I mean, man? We want to shit bricks, don't we? We'll be like gibbering wrecks. I mean, it may not take much for you, but I grew up watching horror films. I got desensitized to it. I watched Hellraiser when... In today's modern PC world, parents would have got in trouble for the films I watched, like Hellraiser. Oh, you let your 7 or 8-year-old kid or 10-year-old kid watch Hellraiser. I was watching Aliens and That makes you laugh as well, don't you find? Is back in the day, in the 80s, this is hardcore, man, right? Okay, they still do it today, to be fair, to a degree, but back in the day, it was like Star Wars was just Star Wars. Disney would introduce cheesy things like stupid stuff just so they can sell merchandise. Back then, back in the days, it's like Terminator. You had alien figures. You had merchandise for films that we weren't. The films we weren't even meant or be allowed to watch according to the law of, cinema and age verification, all that nonsense. But it's mental, right? So yeah, but anyway, I watched Hellraiser bloody years ago. But mind you, watch Hammer horror films. Go watch the Hammer horror films. They may be not to your taste because they're dated. It's because they're dated. Don't mean they're rubbish. They're just dated, and there are some amazing actors in it, like Peter Cushing, Vincent Price, Christopher Lee. You name. There's some really some legends. Some of them you see in Lord of the Rings. Goes, I love that actor. I do. And then you go, and then I say to you, oh, they're in Hammer films. You go and watch those Hammer films. You'll be like, fucking hell, man, they knew how to act. They weren't just good actors. They were really, really good actors. And the good thing about Hammer horror, it didn't need massive... I know I'm waffling, sorry. But I mean, it didn't emphasise all this like effects and shit. A lot of them had like a narrative that hit you psychologically, or they didn't have to oversell it, or like they do today. You can tell when something scary is going to happen because there'll be music. This didn't do that. This didn't warn you. And like that, the characters had more guts, more presence. Like Peter Cushing, when he played or in Vincent Price when he played the Witchfinder General, you believed that they were those people, and you could feel the presence, the power. But anyway, so I grew up watching Desensitive, so a lot of things don't scare me. So if they do scare you so these clips scare you, and I do apologise. But I want something. If it makes me get a bullfrog or makes me like walk out of this room, that's what I want. Oh yeah, ooh. It's been a long time since I've gone, I can't go to sleep. You know what I mean? I've got insomnia, anyway. My brain scares me more than anything else. Anyway.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today we're gonna take a look at some of the scariest videos I could find.
Okay.
Number 1. Reddit user Gabberflasm is an account run by a guy named Ethan that currently lives in Oklahoma. And just recently, he shared a creepy video that caught a lot of people's attention on Reddit. According to Ethan, his brother was loading a Christmas tree into his car from his mom's house to take back to his apartment. But while he was busy trying to make everything fit in the car, something chilling was going on around him.
We need to just get a chicken, a rooster, set off, like a Far Cry. I think I've seen this one. It's another one. What the fuck? It is weird, but I think it's a ghost. Probably it's a bit as you get past the bushes, it gets a bit potatoey.
A creepy figure can be seen walking by in the background. This gray figure moved from left to right through the trees before bending down out of sight. Then as his brother closed the car door, something appeared to reach out from under the car. 2 ghostly hands seemed to appear and eerily reach for his legs. He didn't notice the figure or whatever was under the car.
Oh, actually, no, I haven't seen this.
And it wasn't until his mom later watched this
I've seen a clip similar to it, that's all.
Footage that she made this chilling discovery. Number 2.
Hands underneath the car is a bit weird. I mean, Well, it's quite funny because the way the figure went down, it did look like he was going to take a dump in it. It was like, morning.
TikTok user Skiboy2Digit is an account run by a man that works as a janitor at Cathedral High School. Located in Los Angeles, California, the school was built in 1925. But this school has a darker past than most, as it was built directly on top of a cemetery. Most people that linger...
I'm not sure if Casper Side watches any of my videos, but you know what he would say when every time video it's built on a graveyard, he would say. But yeah, thing is though, we do laugh, but then again, considering how old England is, oh God, excuse me, considering how old England is, I mean, the Roman Catholic Church are terrible for it. We've built loads of stuff over it's like farms and churches. We used to build right over pagan sites, villages and towns and burial sites. So, yeah, I think a lot of things are built on a grave, aren't it? I think it's disgusting though that it's built on a native. I mean, it's not modern day's fault. It's back during the Wild West, but I think it's disgusting where people build over like the religious places of like the Native American Indians. That's really bad. It's like as soon as they started going, when they started like going back on it and trying to make up for history and stuff like that, they should have just like cleared that area and built something there to honour it. I mean, it's a bit late, or excavate it, or do something with it rather than just leave houses and skyscrapers on it. It's just.
In the building after dark have reported experiencing strange things that they couldn't explain.
Or maybe they should have a Native American president. About time. That's probably the most, ironically, that's probably the most, don't hate me for this, but when you think about it, that's probably the most American thing to do. And I like that, their views on war and environment. Actually, that's probably why they probably haven't, because Native American Indians are so in tune with nature. It's like they wouldn't like it, because corporations wouldn't like it, because they're so in tune spiritually and with the earth and stuff like that. They'd be like, nah. It's like all the other countries that we're helping, like send money to, they'd be like, Americans will be like, nah, we're not helping you fight your wars. Nah, environment, yeah, we're gonna sort that out. Yeah, I mean, it'd be totally like people would love that, but not the government and the corrupt. So yeah, that's probably why there's never been a Native American Indian as president. But considering what all Americans are made of, genetically speaking, it's kind of like, some have got Irish roots, Italian roots, etc. So it's like, ironically, for American, the most literal, or the most American thing would be, president in history would be a Native American Indian. I'm not picking holes, I'm just saying, it's quite ironic. But yeah, they probably wouldn't do it because they're so in tune with nature. It's like oil, it's like, now get rid of oil, it's bad for the earth. Get rid of this because it's bad for the environment and the earth. No, you're not fighting on stupid wars. They wouldn't like it. People would love it, yeah, but not the government.
With photos of the old cemetery, as well as pieces of tombstones displayed on the walls. This paranormal activity comes as no surprise.
I'm not surprised, mate. You're just quitting.
Well, one night, as Skiboy was making his rounds through the school cleaning up, he began recording after a chilling encounter.
I'm not saying, not saying implied that mops that I know or aware of are dirty, but that is a super clean mop. That was used just for that segment. But yeah, I mean, seriously, putting like bits of gravestone all over the place. Carry on my wayward son. Holy shit, where's the salt? I'm not kidding, I've actually got some salt somewhere. Oh no! Oh, there it is. Don't you cry no more. Yeah. Salts that you get on eBay. Those jars of things. I bought that because I was making some. I got some witch's salt. I kind of lost motivation for a bit, but I might get back doing it, see how it goes. But I was going to make my own key rings where you get witch salt in it. But as you know, and I'm actually really gutted because I finished watching Supernatural. I was late to the party, as it were. I did watch quite a few, but then life got in the way. But it was kind of like I managed to catch up finally. I'm really sad that it was ended with that. But it's that thing, isn't it, where the ghost is attached to the item. It's like, oh, no wonder the place your school's haunted like crazy. You got bits of people's gravestones all over the school. You know, that's it. You'd be like the janitor would be like, oh, screw this, and just chucking salt willy nilly, wouldn't he? It's like, we can't. There's no point putting salt at the door. They've already practically been let in.
I usually don't record.
Sounds like a dirty
poo. But this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal.
I want to play my funeral.
Here at work, I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys.
As long as it's not a poo stained thingy.
Alright.
That is one clean floor though. I mean, ours weren't dirty at school, but they were just old.
Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on the cemetery.
On the graveyard.
I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but...
See, I'm not saying I wouldn't be scared. Because I've done a ghost investigation before. But the thing is, to me, those places wouldn't... That school would not scare me because it's like... I find it morbid that there'd be gravestones on the thing, on the walls. But it wouldn't scare me because it looks really clean and modern. Like I said, the school I used to go to, it's not... Oh, what do you call it? It's not dirty, but it just looks grim because the stones are old. It's kind of like... almost past, it's almost predating Grange Hill territory. If you don't know what Grange Hill is, go look it up. Or have you seen the film Mr. Chips with Martin Clunes? What the fuck was that? That's right, when I went up, I thought I saw something move. No. But yeah, it's kind of like you see in as well. If you ever see a film filmed in Britain, World War II, it's almost that. I mean, they did modernise the roofs, but it's kind of that style. But yeah, that would be more scary at night time. But this looks too modern, too cleanly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hospitals wouldn't, but lower decks of the hospitals probably near the morgue stuff, bit creepy. But you know.
I didn't really believe him until
This is
tonight.
too brand new.
I was in here.
Some shadow bastards
after
out
some
there.
students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here.
You want a balloon?
No matter where I'm at in the classroom or
Hello, Georgie.
what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just see that right there.
And it's very stiff and rigid. Go on, say it. Behind, it's like, oh, it's got something at the bottom that's held like helium. I suppose you could pull it off, but then again, he's moving around. It's weird, isn't it? Not impossible, but it's weird. You'd think it'd still be flappy. I'm always saying that. I thought I'd let you say it for a change. Beep, beep, Georgie, beep, beep. Imagine it followed him. Go on. This balloon goes do do do.
Okay.
I know I called it, but still. Fucking me. I don't know if you can see. See, the thing is, it didn't, like, not being horrible, but the new it's crap. Well, I wouldn't say it's dire, but it's not brilliant. People, I don't know why people don't. I don't know, something wrong. There are certain things not overall. Don't take it as a hate thing, but or a it's just observation. It's something's not quite there with today's society, because it's like, seriously. Yes, it was straight to TV sort of film thing, but Tim Curry as it was more scary than the new one. The new one's too forced. Like I said, the problem with modern day horror is the music built up, so you knew something bad was going to happen. It kind of already preps you for it. If you want to scare people, do what the Japanese do or the old films do. Don't have music that builds you up. Just have it slapped right in your face so you literally jump out of that chair or shit yourself. That is what you do with a horror film. I knew that something was going to happen in each part of that film because the music built it up. And plus the scariness was forced. Tim Curry's acting, I mean, he's such a good actor. Iconic actor, actually. Well, he played a really good devil in the film Legend. But it's like the power he gives off, that presence, and the fact that he doesn't have to be like big teeth and it's just in his voice, his mannerisms, and his eyes. It's like he didn't need contact lenses to make his eyes look soulless. He can do it. He's just like, like like The Rock can smolder. It's like Tim Curry can just look like, I'm gonna fucking eat your face off kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't go back and watch the original. Trust me, you might think it's dated, but that, I mean, well, it depends, because I don't know. It's all to do with what people consider good acting. If you appreciate certain things or certain flavors of films, so to speak, it's like it plays on your psychology more better. Whereas the new films are just so forced. A lot of the horror's forced, or the music gives it away. Like I said, yeah. And trust me, part two. The original, actually, fuck, I'm gonna spoil it slightly. The original one had a giant spider, right? This one, they're like, oh, if we slag, it was not a really well written book anyway, but they slag him off to defeat him. So becoming the bully defeats the clown. Wouldn't you not do that earlier? It's like you spend most of your life as kids. You realise as grown-ups, it feeds off fear. So all you have to do is get stoned or something, laugh in its face, or like they did, bully it, turn it, take away its power by doing that. You would do that in the first 5 minutes of the film, wouldn't you? Oh, it's back. Okay, we'll just kill it off that way. We'll just call it a little bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though? And the way it ended was so bad. What's the original? It's so bad. It got a fucking giant spider, man. Hey, sorry, I'll digress. But yeah.
See, no.
Got a dry throat. Beep, beep.
It just follows me no matter what.
Imagine if it fucking burst. It would shit himself.
No, I can't.
A single red balloon seemed to interact with the man recording.
That better be Fearsome Top's 5 sound effect. Because not actually what he records. So that does a... I got a shiver. Went... See, the thing is, I'm not scared. The thing is, as well, these sort of things, I'm not scared. It's kind of like, Jackrabbit. There's a predator coming in here. You know, that sort of thing. It's not a scared or fear, if that makes sense.
A very unsettling sight, as every other balloon remained completely still.
It's my
and
Peter
as
Tingle,
it barely
Peter
backed
Tingle.
out of the classroom, this balloon hauntingly followed, making its way into the hall and floating directly towards him. But as he backed away, a dark figure can be seen in the background.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
the shadowy figure quickly darted past an open doorway, only appearing for a brief moment. But this chilling encounter was more than enough for Skeeter to call it quits for the night. So could this be a ghost from the cemetery beneath this?
And I just noticed, like, he hasn't mentioned this, but when he walked to the door to look in there about the balloon, down the end, the doors are closed. In this bit here, they're open.
School, or is there a logical explanation? Number 3.
I don't know, because that door's...
4 years ago, a Reddit user with the incredible name GhostPubes1 posted a video to Reddit in search for answers. One night, a motion notification from his baby monitor caught his eye, and the footage captured appeared to show a downright terrifying paranormal event. His post to Reddit reads as follows: I'm 96% sure we caught a ghost on camera, pulling on my almost 2-year-old son's leg while he was sleeping in his crib.
Orb. Another orb. What the Something's grabbing its feet. Oh no. See, the thing is, well, if I'm not saying it's legit and I'm not saying it's fake, but bear this in mind, wouldn't they get in trouble if it was fake? They're doing it for content, because it's like you're going to traumatise the child. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure social services would have a part or say in it. You know what I mean? So you must have seen the footage as well, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, but even if it's let's say they didn't question it, but someone did fake it. These people, you know, you must be a sick individual to do that. Especially to your kids. Your kids are not fucking props. Don't terrify your kids just to get content. You know what I mean? In terms of, if it's a prank, people do pranks, but I mean, in terms of actually, I mean, faking a paranormal video. That literally is like, yeah, Alexa. Oh.
Throughout the video, a ghostly orb can be seen hovering around the crib and getting eerily close to the sleeping child. But eventually, something looked to grab the young boy's leg and yank it into the air. His leg hovered around the top of the crib before falling back down to the mattress. And if you watch closely, the small orb seems to follow the movement of his leg perfectly, almost as if it was the one responsible for this movement. Reddit users flooded the comments, with one suggesting the genius idea of using the baby as ghost bait for a follow-up video. But unfortunately, a follow-up never came. Dang it. Number 4.
Hang on, let me get comfortable. Oh, sat forward. That's better. See, it's on a tripod, and it's slash selfie stick. So there you go. There you go. Get comfy with me. No, I was going to do it. I don't want to mess up the recording, but I was going to go no, make it. I ain't got a dim lighter, but light dimmer, so that would be funny. So hello there. What brings you to this channel? You know what I mean, but no. So.
In 2009, a video was uploaded to a YouTube channel called Ericus Maximus that quickly gained traction. According to the man behind this account, one day while he was in the woods riding his ATV, a friend of his was recording a video of the ride. But as he trudged through a creek, a mysterious figure was caught in the background.
Ooh. I would say, isn't that just someone walking by? But then again, he stopped and he's like, what? And he's pointing at it.
What was that?
What was it?
Directly in front of him in the distance, a solid black figure can be seen. This unknown figure quickly made its way from right to left, through the creek and out of view. Eric immediately noticed this being and quickly pointed it out. But could this be solid proof of Bigfoot? Because of the potato video quality,
if it is Bigfoot, one, he's shrank in height, because that's looking compared. That bit where it's walking across, isn't that far from the guy? So with him on his bike, even if he's hunched down, it looks the same height as him or shorter. He's got a white head and black body. So let's call someone's got something from Man Cave, and shaved the shit out of Bigfoot's head? I don't think so.
Guess we'll never know. Number 5. On a YouTube channel called Tommy Wells, a series of videos were posted documenting the hair-raising haunting he was experiencing. Random cold spots throughout the house, as well as terrifying poltergeist activity, soon became a daily occurrence for him and his family. And with no other ideas of how to rid themselves of this dark spirit, they eventually decided to use a Ouija board. But little did they know that this would turn out to be a
so cliche. All I say is, apart from the thing is, people know, nobody fucking listens to me. People go, "Oh, you're entitled to your opinions." Right, for starters, it's been known for quite a long time, debunked by science as bullshit. And also, as many point out, if you notice, they only seem to work for people who believe in them. And they only seem to work if two people or two or more people using it. So that means someone in the party is moving it without knowing it, because that's how it works anyway. Subconscious. It's a fancy word for it. It's like subconscious muscle memory or something stupid like that. And it's moving it. It's like pendulums. People go, "Look at my arm," and their arm is. If you stare intently at their hand, it does move a bit. The arm does actually move. You're too busy looking at the pendulum, but if you actually look at their arm, it does move slightly. It's all little micro movements and stuff, but so yeah, it's been known for ages that it's BS, and people use them in ghost investigations and all this crap and booze. But again, you're saying they only seem to work for people who believe it. So it's like if you're already pent up, you're already pent up psychologically, right? You're with your friends. You believe that weird shit's going to happen because you've got a Ouija board. Ooh, let's go to Ouija board. Ooh. And you pent up psychologically and all sorts of shit. So you could be doing a Ouija board and saying something goes bang in the house, and it could be just the house settling. But because you're doing a Ouija board, you're pent up, you're shitting it already. You know what I mean? So a lot of it's mind suggestion done to yourself. And, they say, "Oh, if you have a Ouija board, it's a gateway to hell," and all this bullshit. And it's like, I've got one. I'm so tempted to just... I don't like to burn stuff that costs money. To a sense. So it's kind of like... But I was so tempted to go, "Look, nothing bad's going to happen." And burn it right on camera. Just to illustrate the point. That's how daring I'm. I've even broken the rules, all sorts of stuff. Because if this stuff is legit... The other thing as well, as any scientist will probably agree with me on this, and that is... If this stuff's legit, I should be able to, even if it needs to be candle lights, I should be able to sit in a room by myself and use a Ouija board to contact the spirits, because that's the idea of, and it's actually used to be, it was a gimmick. It's always a game or a gimmick you entertain yourselves with. But for those who seriously use scrying or stuff like that to communicate with the spirits, then I should be able to, just like a mobile. It's like, it doesn't take two of you to use your phone, does it? So I should be able to sit there and talk to spirits myself. Some mediums claim that they do. Well, not that's true, but I don't know. But it's like you don't, according to everyone who's scared of them, you don't need to be psychic or special to use these boards, because it's a gateway to the spirit world. Sorry, my hand's being drunk. But you know what I mean, though. It's just garbage. It's like the worst thing that's going to happen is going to waste your money. It's a good gimmick. It's a good novelty piece to have in your house. Good conversation piece. But yeah. But not these videos. It's so cliche. "Oh, I'm going to get the Ouija board." And if you think or believe that something bad's going to happen, you must be just doing it purely for content. It's like, why would you? It's mad. It's mental.
terrible decision.
All right.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, this is bull. This looks so bad acting.
Have you ever done one before? It's not too hard.
Are you a Ouija virgin? This is your first time? We're gonna get some fucking demons in here.
I don't like messing with them because I know what they can do.
Well, a lot of times they're bad spellers. It takes them a minute or so to spell out what they're spelling. And you have to just touch your fingers to it easy.
That's what she said.
You're going to unintentionally move it or whatever.
Okay, just barely. You just barely want to make contact and let it control it. You just follow it with your...
See, she's already psychologically messed up. Or pent up, sorry, with it, you know?
Hands, more or less, okay?
And we're doing this because what?
Because we're going to try to find out what's in this house. I don't know how else to try to contact it. We've got to find out what it wants.
All right.
I'm going to see if I can get it to leave us alone.
Let's go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Whatever entity, spirit, demon, whatever you are, it's in my family's home, that's plaguing us and giving us hell, please identify yourself or tell us what you want, what it'll take to leave me and my family and our home alone and never return. We're tired of this. Just tell us what you want.
See, that's the other thing as well. It's like, I know your arm's going to move. If it was to move it anyway, I know your arms will move anyway, but you can just tell the little subtleties. When you get told what to look out for, look at little subtleties in their arms and stuff. It's like they're moving it. Yeah, it's bollocks. Nina's potato quality, she's trying not to smile as well, which is like, despite acting scared earlier.
One of my fingers even is trying to work somewhere. Body energy.
See, it's just nasty. It's bullshit. What can I say about it? The movement is so exaggerated. It's like, even if it moved, because I've done Ouija boards before when they've allegedly worked. It could be anyone. Again, I know what's told behind it, so it takes the magic out of it. But even still, even if it's moved, you don't. Even if it's going fast, you don't go. Your arms and shoulders, your neck, all muscle. Everything doesn't move on your body. It's just your hands. I mean, because you can. If I try to hold back, so look, I can move my hand like that without having to. You know what I mean? I'm not thrusting my hands or elbows out to move my hand. You know what I mean? It's like my hand can still move on the spot without my whole body moving. If that makes sense, or the top half. So it looks like something going whoa for the camera. You know what I mean?
Did it just spill? I think it spilled.
What the heck?
Oh my
Stuff, what?
God, it did, Tommy.
What do you mean, blood? What the hell do you want? Come on now.
Oh my God, Tommy!
Son of Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's
You get the damn thing out of the house!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! It's well, considering it's not a big production, it looks like it's well done. But seriously, that looks so bad. That looks so fake as f.
Slowly but surely, the planchette began to glide
So wait, where's
across
that?
the board,
Oh,
appearing
hang
to
on,
spell
I've nearly got it. It's like it's on a
something
fishing hook or
But
something.
suddenly, the board began to lift up off of the table. The couple quickly
Like, come
lifted
on,
their
lift
hands
off the
off
floor,
the
table.
board, breaking the connection. But whatever was in the room with them then flipped the board onto the floor. This video should serve as a warning that unless you want to be besties with a demon, then avoid Ouija boards at all costs.
Shut up. Plus, demons don't exist. Look. Right, fuck it. There you go. See that? Also, hang on. What's it saying here? Do not use when sick. Well, I broke that one. Do not ask about your death. Well, I never tried. Well, I couldn't get anyone to say hello to begin with, so. But it did. I could have sworn it said on here. like 2 players or something required, or 2 upwards or something. But 14 years plus. Where is it? Let's focus. It's not a toy. The whole thing is a gimmick. If you actually look at the history of it, it's complete garbage. Yeah. Because apparently just by owning one, you're inviting evil into your home. My bowels invite more evil into this house than a Ouija board. I know people who will invite evil into your house just by going to Taco Bell's. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But seriously, it's just, oh my God. We need to drop this BS with Ouija boards. And I definitely call bullshit when, well, there's some channels, I won't mention the name, but they do Ouija boards a lot. But they fake stuff for content anyway. They've been caught out. And they're sat there and there's blood coming out their nose. It's like, ugh. It's like, so you bleed maple syrup, do you?
Number 6. In January of 2016, a video was posted online by a YouTube channel.
And I know it's my opinion. Sorry, I didn't interject, but I know people say, yeah, but that's your opinion, that deems it. Just look at mythology, look at what words mean. Just go and study all of it. Don't rely on one book or any other sort of thing. It's just go and look at mythology, the meaning of words, etc., 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 and it's all there. And you'll go, oh, yeah, I get it. Bang, shebang, shebang. You know what I mean? It's like the whole idea. Another way to look at it as well is when Christianity took over being the dominant religion, they were like, okay, we've got all these pagan gods. What are we going to do with the pagan gods? I mean, technically, they didn't need to get rid of them because it's kind of like the original name for God was Elohim. It's like there was never one God, according to even the Judaic Bible as well, which is the irony. There was never... See, originally, believe it or not, there used to be... Think of it like, you know, when at work, someone gets a promotion, right? So, during the time of ancient Rome, you had Jupiter. Well, Jupiter and Zeus are the same bloody people. So let's just say you had Zeus. Just keep it simple. So you had Zeus, right? So when Judaism came along, and you know, they vote, you know, in their religion or their party, as it were, they voted for Yahweh. So Yahweh became God. He got the post, right? It's oversimplification, but it's just to get a point across. So when Christianity took over altogether, Jehovah got the vote. But if you look at the Bible and even the old original text, they didn't say, I'll build God in my image. They said, we shall build God in our image. And they weren't talking about angels, because angels are not humanoid. They're completely like, they're something from a Lovecraft horror. They've got tentacles, eyes, you name it. They're not. That's why people shat themselves if they saw them in their true form. It was Elohim which was the name of God. But that is, it's quite funny because people moan about pronouns, but you're using a name that's a plural, like a plural. Well, you know what I mean? It's like, in effect, you're using a pronoun. It's like you're misusing a pronoun. That you're saying that God, there's one God and it's a he, even though God, the original name of God was a pronoun for them, meaning them. So God actually was a they, them. Also basically known as Elohim, which was they who come from the sky. It was a group of beings, a pantheon of beings. In really old Judaic times, God, even in a temple, they had a space for God's missus. He actually had a wife on the pantheon of those gods. Oh, all of a sudden she's disappeared. Jews only worship one God. Muslims only worship one God. God has a wife. You know what I mean? It's why women get mistreated. It's the same. That's where the sacred feminine came from. That you hear, was it Brown right about? God actually had a missus. Hello, should I tell you why? It's because every religion copies any other religion. Yeah? Zeus, Jehovah, I can't remember, what's her name? I can't remember her name. But Aphrodite becomes Jehovah's missus. I'll probably get called blasphemer, but that's the truth. There used to be little shrines to her and thing. So there's a conspiracy. So it's actually understandable why people think that aliens inspired religion, because it's like, that sounds like aliens came to a planet and created man. Because there's no one singular God. It's they. We shall create them in our image. So I digress. So yes, when Christianity, all says, look into it. There's a rabbit. Follow the rabbit. Go deep in the rabbit hole, and your minds will be blown. You would look at religion in a completely different way. But anyway, when Christianity took over, I was trying to keep this simple. Now I've gone into a whole history program in itself. But to keep the idea of demons and that as a concept simple is this: when they had all these old gods, pagan gods like Baal and Zeus and things like that, they went, oh my God, there's a whole library we've got to sort out. I know what we'll do, right? We'll cut them in half, and we'll make one lot angels and one lot demons. And that's what they did. And that's where demons come from. But the thing is also, the word demon comes from daemon. Also, it's a word that you can use for a powerful being. So God's a demon because he's a god of great power. Also, demon or daemon came... I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, because there is another word called... means a spirit that's caught between earth and... Sorry. That's trapped on earth. Basically, it's another word for ghosts. It's between heaven and hell or something like that, so it's on earth. So it's another word for ghost or spirit. So what we think of demons, what you think of demons that you see in films and shit, is a Roman Catholic invention. It's a part of this thing to scare you into being a good little Christian. Fuck off. You know what I mean? It's like, it would shock you to learn that also when Jesus went on about hell, he was actually talking about the absence of God. He didn't mean there's a literal place you burn your testicles in. It's like, I think you'll find that it's like the Bedazzled thing. I love Bedazzled because at the end there's a twist. Because, oh, I thought the devil was horrible. And it's like, oh no, that's just, a gimmick. Where just, and you see her play a friendly game of chess or baccarat or something, whatever it is, with God. It's like, you'll be surprised to learn that Lucifer, or Satan, or whatever you want to call him, is still up there. He's still on the supervisor team. He's still on the management team. It's not. He's actually, was it Corinthians made Lord of the Earth? So, yeah. I'm sorry to waffle, but you know what I mean. It's like, come on, you need to. And the thing is, you have to understand people. I mean, yes, we still got Christians in this country, but we've dealt with Christianity for way more, like thousands of years more than America has. So it's like, take it from us seriously. It's God knows how many thousands of years later, Jesus has not returned, and we've realised that demons and shit like that are not real. So come on, man, catch up. But yeah, I respect your beliefs, but seriously, come on. You need to modernise. There's a lot of places today, even the Roman Catholic Church, Vatican, are modernising. Even though they believe in God, they're modernising. You need to leave Salem behind, all right? I'm not saying all of you do. I'm not think like that. But I mean, quite a lot of people, a lot of Christians in America, you're still thinking like they did in Salem. You need to leave that behind, okay? Demons are not real. The only demons out there are sick human beings. And all I can say, okay, here's something to think about as well, right? Is if any of that shit was real, humans are 10 times more scarier and more monstrous than any evil on earth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry I have to waffle on, but it's kind of... It's also when you study the cult, a lot of the stuff's like the black the grimoires. They're disappointing, isn't it? It's not black magic as you think it is, because you have to ask God for protection and all this stuff. You're not actually going, I want to make friends with demons. You're using the word of God to control them, exploit them. So.
Called Lewis Rebel. While driving his daily commute on the freeway at 5 p.m., Lewis could have sworn he saw a dark figure walking along the side of the busy road. As soon as he got home, he reviewed the footage from his dash cam, and this is what he saw.
Ooh.
On the left side of the road, a solid black figure quickly passed by the car. Although this figure looked to be nothing more than a silhouette, it also appeared to be somewhat transparent. Lewis was immediately unsure of what he just witnessed, but this footage proves that someone or something was either brave or incredibly stupid to walk along a busy freeway at night. Number 7.
Yeah, so I just want to say, sorry if I waffled on a bit. I'm trying not to get in the habit of waffling, but the thing is, I just feel like there's important details that no one ever explains, because I watch a lot of videos and reaction videos, people reaction stuff, all kinds of things, and they don't really, and it's just people's mindsets. I'm thinking, it's not people because they're wrong or stupid stuff like that, but it's, people don't always tell you little details that you there's little details that you miss, or I've noticed that people never take the time really to go out of their way to explain it, going, look, because a lot of people go, oh, you're just crazy because you're real religious and all that sort of shit. It's not that, but people don't take... Because the thing is, I could actually use religion against religion as an argument, not in a anti-religious way, but to help you understand it. I'll be like, well, yeah, but that doesn't work because of this, and that, especially if you look at that. You know what I mean? But people, it's the little details that people don't tell you about and take to one side and go, look, this is how it works. This is where these ideas come from. You know what I mean? Because probably is also, and sadly, a lot of people take it too literal these days. And you know, so I'm trying not to waffle in these videos, but I just feel like, you know, also like I said in my other videos, it's good for us to connect, because then you can, you know, we could brainstorm off ideas off each other, and but the thing is, I always believe in honesty as well. So it's like I don't want to keep on a lie and keep my mouth shut. If I feel something needs to be said about something, then you know what I mean, like if people, I don't want you to, yeah, if I bumped into a demon, I'll go, hands up, I was wrong. And that's the thing, you see, unlike most people you encounter, I have no problem with turning around and saying I'm wrong. But it's kind of like, but at the same time, I don't want you to live your life in fear, thinking, oh my God, this is going to happen, all these things. You know what I mean? Or, you know, and there's little snippets of history and mythology that you never get told. You have to go out and study it or research it or whatever, you know what I mean?
A man that goes by Jay Breezy works as a security guard at a retirement home. And during his shifts, he would often find himself completely alone at his desk in the middle of the night. And while he kept a close eye on the security camera monitor, he began to notice subtle movement around him.
Motherfucker decided to show itself again. See it? See it? It's faint though. I looked at it like, okay.
I can't see shit, boy.
So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do. You know. But that time it came from over my head though, for some reason.
I
don't know. But I was like, you know what? I'm over there just talking shit now, like, why is it always me and stuff? So it is what it is.
Not being racist, but if this was a scary movie, we'd know what the answer to that would be. Oh no, man! It's always a so-and-so person. You know what I mean? It's always this kind of person, or that race of person, or that size of person who gets killed in the horror films, isn't it? Like, I'll be right back. You know,
showed up to me twice already. From the first video, but this time I'm guessing.
Oh, dog! Why's it got to happen to me all the time, man?
It's getting used to me or something. I don't know. That's kind of creepy. So I'm like, you know, let me just pray on it. I pray to God. Like, I hope it don't. I don't know.
Testicle spectacles.
I don't know who it is or what it is, but leave me alone for real, because this is ridiculous. I'm looking like, okay, I don't see it no more. So I'm like, you know what, let me just sit down. Let me just sit my ass down.
While at his desk, he noticed a faint mass float by directly in front of him. This ghostly anomaly...
I'm going to see when it goes past the... Fucking my throat's so dry. So it's been dry. You probably say, yeah, because you ain't shut the fuck up. It's been dry day. But I only see it when it goes past the black
over
thing.
His head, then glided through the room and out of view. Jay's immediate response was to throw a book in its direction. But something tells me that didn't do much. On another night, on the job, this same spirit seemed to return.
So checking in. I came to see the doctor. Oh, now I see it. That was walking.
Look, I saw that. I saw that. See, I saw that.
Could be worse. Could be a Karen.
Once again, while at his desk, a faint anomaly flew directly past him. He instantly stood up and stared ahead in disbelief at what he just witnessed.
I came to sign in. I like to file a complaint. I came to sign in, to log in, to see my doctor. And this guy threw a book at me. I think I made it to the hospital. I don't know. But every time I come here, he looks at me all weird and he throws books at me.
Luckily, this camera captured everything, serving as evidence of his eerie encounters. Number 8. Reddit user Isaac2406 shared a video to the Ghost subreddit of something he filmed a few years back. One night while at work at 3 a.m., Isaac noticed something on one of the cameras in the building. As he was the only one there, he immediately reviewed the footage, and what he saw made his hair stand on end.
Chicken.
Isaac could hardly believe his eyes as a shadowy figure was caught walking around the empty building. This figure was incredibly faint and almost completely transparent, leaving Isaac as well as myself with zero explanation. But what do you think? Number 9.
See, if that was a person, the way around that being a person, because obviously security cameras do black and white. Although the ones in our shop are colour. But then again, it's probably at night time. Anyway. I learned something a while ago. I said it in one of my old videos. The best camouflage, believe it or not, a lot of people actually wear this, even in the forest, is because of the visual spectrum of animals as well. Is grey is the best camouflage. And I noticed a lot of CCTV or ghost footage, right? If you got a grey hoodie, tracksuit bottoms on the hoodie, and your hoodie's up, and you walk across a car park at night, you will literally disappear on the footage because you blend in so well. So I'm not sure if it could be that or not. But
Ian from the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel recently set out to investigate the Oakland Cemetery. Since 1843, the Oakland Cemetery has served as the main cemetery for Iowa City. And over the years, many reports of paranormal occurrences have come from anyone brave enough to step foot inside.
Oh, my leg's
There's said to be a haunted grave that mysteriously glows, as well as ghost children that roam the cemetery. Ian kicked things off by taking some photos to see what he might catch.
Oh, my leg's gone dead. What's that? Cross-legged? I was just chilling. Oh, man. Oh, pardon me.
It was weird while I was taking photos. I think I might have caught something over here. I'm not too sure. I gotta look at it closer.
Oh, excuse me.
It was in between those two trees. It looked like a mist or something.
Thing is, as well, I'm not saying it is, but he is in a graveyard. So from a great distance, he could be picking up a stone or something.
I know they see children here, so maybe that was a ghostly child. Let's go find out.
A misty anomaly was caught just off in the distance, but in the very next photo, this anomaly was gone. Ian then ventured deeper into the cemetery in search for a place to try to communicate.
All right, so I've got a spirit box right here. I'm going to do a session and see if I can get any responses.
So yeah, I don't know why, all of a sudden I saw an idea. Because it's reoccurring, goes in my head sometimes about when I hear about ghost children. It's kind of sad, though, isn't it? Because it's like, you think about what... When we think it's bad, when kids get abandoned, people at first go, wow, yeah, it's really cool down there, it's spooky, you know. There's supposed to be ghost children and all that sort of thing. But it's like, it's funny that we don't stop and think about this for a second and think, that's actually quite sad, isn't it? It's quite, you kind of feel bad, you know, if there are ghost children there, and if ghost children are real, etc. You kind of feel bad because it's kind of like, they're probably looking around going, like, you know, screaming like probably upset like an actual lost child, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of feel bad after a while for them, don't you?
From any of the spirits that may be buried here or just anywhere in the cemetery.
Oh.
Is there anyone here that haunts this grave?
Excuse the shelving. I had a shelf broke on me. Oh, it's been like that for a while. Oh, look at that, man. Look at my lightsaber. See, look, because I had to move it, making it's like, where my shelf there. Not sure you see I've got lightsabers there. Because I had to, it's a pain in the ass to remove that one, so we just bought a new racking and just moved the swords that way because I had to put a cabinet there or something.
I heard that this tombstone just behind me here has some strange activity that occurs.
Sorry, yeah. But you see what I mean, though, by the perks of having a phone. Because the thing is, if I get more subscribers, if I make it to past 1,000 subscribers, then I will probably do a late night where I spend, you know, do a live chatting you guys. You know what I mean? But the thing is, say for example, I was to do a live, it's like I could just chill on the sofa. We could chill. You know, you could sit on your sofa on your phone, whatever. You know, we could just chill, have a beer, talk about ghosts, all kinds of things. You know, which is kind of cool, rather than just sit rigidly at a laptop or something like that all day. Really.
What does this tombstone do? Whoa. I heard that. Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get that. What is the name on the tombstone? What does the name say? Boss. I heard that. You got it. So I definitely know you are a spirit and you are talking to me because that was intelligent.
Several responses came through the spirit box, with the second clearly being a direct response to Ian's question. He continued through the cemetery when he began to hear things around him.
I'm definitely noticing the temperature dropping. It is very cold out here now. Are the spirits here as cold as I am right now?
It's cold as ice.
Can you feel the cold air like I do? Pretty sure I heard something.
Is that a stone or is
there.
that a child in the background?
Hello?
Between his trees. Can you see it? Or is that a stone? It might be a stone, actually. It's just for a moment there, because the lighting in it, it looked like it had a bit of colour to it, like skin.
Someone over there? Just imagine how creepy it would be if someone peeked out from one of those trees.
Come and play with us. Oh, God, man.
Alright, let's go up to it. Hello? Holy shit.
Fucking hell.
I just heard footsteps.
Fucking hell. But the thing is, they were running towards him. That's freaky, isn't it? That makes it worse because it leaves it to imagination. Plus, something's running towards you, and you can't see it, so you can't punch it. I know it's not going to do much to a ghost, but you know what I mean? Man, that's freaky as F.
It just sounded like something ran by
chicken
me.
On my legs.
Hello?
Oh.
They went this way. It sounded like it could have been like a kid running. But there's nobody here. Whoa! What was that? That literally sounds like kids playing. They came from over here.
He's Rambo.
Over here.
The ghostly sound of footsteps running towards Ian came from somewhere in the darkness, and soon after, a chilling childlike scream came from the distance. Despite the cold, Ian continued on when things got even weirder.
It's actually been pretty quiet over at this gravesite. Most of the activity seems to be outward. But
See, that's what I also like about his channel. I know it's pointed out in this video. I actually reacted to one of his videos, I think, his investigations. But what I love about his videos, before he highlights the fact that there's a noise, you can hear it yourself, like he does, like roaring at. Because I think in a lot of his videos as well, he'll have a headset on with a microphone, as it were, but it picks up what he hears. So say for example, you hear a growl. Say for example, you had the same sound system as him, right? So when you hear a growl, I would hear it at the same time as you did. That's the sort of equipment he uses. But even a lot of his other stuff, it's like you hear it without people telling you. You can hear straight off without anyone saying to you, that was a laugh. You could tell that was a laugh. That's what I love about his videos.
I thought I heard more children. What the? They came from back here.
Might react to noise.
Hello?
Come play with me.
So the same high-pitched voices from before. Is anyone back here? Are you guys playing back here? You're not in trouble.
See, maybe kids, but still freaky as F. Especially when it's at night and all that sort of stuff. When your kids can be scary, you know, it's like when you've got things like imaginary friends, you may not believe them, but you go, they're right behind you. You're like, oh.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious as to what's going on.
They're having a game of hide and seek, mate.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Something just went behind that tree. Oh my God, I saw that with my own eyes. Come right back here. Look. There's nothing there.
That was like a little kid sprinting.
Oh my God. That was nuts. Look, I'm gonna search around this whole tree. There's literally nobody. I am the only one in this cemetery.
Suddenly, a ghostly white mass flew directly in front of Ian. This figure moved from left to right and appeared to hide behind a tree. As the night went on, Ian continued exploring until 4 in the morning, but no other evidence was caught.
I'm not going to lie, I could be pareidolia, but when I was looking at when it enhanced it a bit, I swear it was a small child with small arms and stuff. You can see the arms, he move as he ran.
Number 10. Over on a YouTube channel called Who Martin, a guy named Martin often uploads videos of his creepy adventures. And just recently, while on a trip to Spain, Martin noticed a tunnel sitting right next to his hotel that caught his eye. And the more he thought about this tunnel, he couldn't resist taking a look inside. So soon after sunset, accompanied by a friend, the duo set out to investigate.
Okay guys, so as you can see, we're pretty much in some sort of a big ravine right now. It is, if you look at the ground, looks like we're in the hills or something. Bro, it goes like pretty much up there into the mountains. So yeah, this whole place is pretty creepy. Dude, look. This is the freaking tunnel.
It says like, Arnie, look at the tunnel. Wow.
Holy crap, this is weird. Let's try going in for a second. Oh. Hello? Dude, we gotta be like quiet.
This broken stuff on the floor, you can make noise.
As they went deeper and deeper into the tunnel, the atmosphere around them got heavier. And once they stopped at a certain point, Martin was positive that he was hearing something further down the tunnel.
I swear I hear something.
Oh, fuck off. He's already got a head start on the cameraman. Motherfucker, I'm gone.
When suddenly, the terrifying sound of footsteps rushing towards them came out of nowhere. Martin immediately darted out of the tunnel, wasting no time to look back. So whether this was a ghost or a hairy troll living in the tunnel, I guess we'll never know. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
Wow, that was good. That was really good. Yeah, I must do that again. Is react to another one of his investigations, Midwest guys. They are brilliant, man. You should go over check it out. This channel, it's brilliant. You hear it. Sounds so wrong, but you hear it raw, the noise. So it's like as soon as you hear what he hears at the same time. But man, yeah. Anyway, sorry if I waffled a bit. Didn't mean to, but like I said, I don't want to keep. There's certain things I don't want to keep, locked inside because there's little details that I think people need to know about stuff, because not many people take the time to explain stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, so I'm going to react, definitely, Midwest Ghost Hunter, definitely, mate, I've got to do that. Hey, apart from that, thanks for sitting through this, watching me. Let me know which bits gave you the chicken, and, you know what I mean, like that, and basically, also, like I said, make sure, if you like the video, hit the like, make sure you tickle my bell, you naughty, yes, tickle my bell, just so you don't miss out on uploads, and so, yeah, until the next video, take care, do well, and if I don't see you in the weekend, I hope you have a great weekend. But if I get a chance, I'll record something. I don't know. Oh no, I'm doing stupid. I'm got to be up stupid o'clock in the morning. So I probably won't see you this weekend. So in which case, I hope you have a cracking weekend. Hope you're doing well. And like I said at the beginning of the video, don't let the bastards grind you down. Be you, do you. If you need to take time by yourself for your own health, and do that, etc. So, take care of yourselves. Stay cool. And, yeah, be well.